This presentation has been prepared as part of the Romani Influence Curriculum, elaborated for the purposes of PAUSound project. Introduction. Know Your Culture, developed by NGO RomanoNet. The aims of the module are to understand the history and background of the Roma people and their cultural traditions, including their musical heritage, to identify and describe the different musical genres and styles associated with Roma culture, including traditional folk music, Romani jazz, and contemporary Roma music, to recognize the instruments commonly used in Roma music and understand their significance in the Roma musical tradition, to appreciate the cultural significance of music in Roma culture, including its role in preserving and transmitting cultural heritage, expressing emotions and experiences, and building community and identity. The topics: history and background, musical genres and style in Roma music, instruments used in Roma music, cultural significance, and contemporary issues. The learning outcomes: to appreciate the cultural significance of music in Roma culture, including its role in preserving and transmitting cultural heritage, expressing emotions and experiences, and building community and identity. To critically evaluate contemporary issues related to Roma and music, such as cultural appropriation, discrimination, and the preservation of traditional musical practices. And now some theory. The Romani people, also referred to as Roma, Sinti or Calais, depending on the subgroup, are an Indo-Aryan ethnic group that primarily lives in Europe. The Romani may have migrated from what is the modern Indian state of Rajasthan, migrating to the northwest, the Punjab region of the Indian subcontinent around 250 BC. Their subsequent westward migration, possibly in waves, is now believed to have occurred beginning in about 500 AD. It has also been suggested that emigration from India may have taken place in the context of the raids by Mahmud of Ghazni. As these soldiers were defeated, they were moved west with their families into the Byzantine Empire. The author, Ralph Lilly Turner, has theorized a central Indian origin of the Romani, followed by a migration of northwest India, as the Romani language shares a number of ancient isoglosses with Central Indo-Aryan languages in relation to realization of some sounds of Old Indo-Aryan. This is lent further credence with its sharing exactly the same pattern of northwestern languages such as Kashmiri and China, through the adoption of oblique enclitic pronouns as person markers. The overall morphology suggests that Romani participated in some of the significant developments leading toward the emergence of new Indo-Aryan languages, thus indicating that the Proto-Romani did not leave the Indian subcontinent until late in the second half of the first millennium. The Roma faced a variety of experiences as they settled in different regions of Europe. They encountered both acceptance and discrimination, often depending on the prevailing attitudes of the societies they encountered. Some Roma communities managed to integrate into local societies, adopting the languages and customs of their host countries to varying degrees. Others, however, faced marginalization, discrimination, and persecution, often due to cultural differences and stereotypes. During the 20th century, the plight of the Roma reached a tragic climax during the Holocaust. Under Nazi rule, the Roma were targeted for extermination alongside Jews and other persecuted groups. It is estimated that hundreds of thousands of Roma were killed during this period. Following the Second World War, efforts were made to improve the situation of the Roma in Europe. They gained recognition as a distinct ethnic group, and various organizations were established to advocate for their rights. However, discrimination and social marginalization continued to persist in many countries. In recent decades, there has been increased awareness of the human rights issues faced by the Roma, and efforts have been made to address their socio-economic challenges, combat discrimination, and promote inclusions. The European Union has taken steps to address the situation of the Roma through initiatives such as the European Roma Framework and the Decade of Roma Inclusion. Despite these efforts, the Roma still face significant challenges in Europe. They continue to be among the most marginalized and disadvantaged groups, experiencing high levels of poverty, unemployment, inadequate access to education and healthcare, and social exclusion. Discrimination and negative stereotypes persist, hindering their full integration into European societies. Efforts are ongoing to improve the situation of Roma people and foster their inclusion. However, it remains a complex issue with many aspects that require both policy change and shifts in social attitudes so that they can be addressed effectively.
When you think of medieval Europe, you
Roma music encompasses a wide range of musical genres and styles that have been developed over the centuries and vary among different Roma communities across Europe and beyond. These musical traditions reflect the rich cultural heritage and diverse influences that have shaped Roma music. Here are some notable genres and styles, like for example, folk music, flamenco, Balkan Roma music, Manouche jazz, Rom pop, Lautari music, Roma brass bands. Romani folk music. This is the traditional music of the Roma, rooted in their ancestral heritage. It often features distinctive instruments such as the violin, accordion, cimbalom, and tambourine. Romani folk music is characterized by lovely rhythms, passionate vocals, improvisations, and virtuosic instrumental performances. Flamenco. Originating in Andalusia, Spain, flamenco has strong connections to Roma culture. It combines Romani, Moorish, and Spanish influences and is known for its expressive singing, rhythmic handclapping, percussive footwork, and intricate guitar playing. Flamenco has gained international popularity and recognition as a distinct art form. Balkan Roma music. This style encompasses the music of Roma communities in the Balkan region, including countries such as Serbia, Romania, Bulgaria, and North Macedonia. Balkan Roma music incorporates elements of folk, traditional, and popular music styles from the region. It often features complex rhythms, fast tempos, and energetic instrumental. Manouche jazz, also known as gypsy jazz or jazz manouche. This style has its roots in 1930s France and was made popular by the Romani guitarist Django Reinhardt. This style combines traditional Roma music with elements of American jazz, resulting in a unique and vibrant sound. It prominently features the guitar, violin, and double bass. Rom pop. This genre emerged in the mid-20th century and represents a fusion of Romani music with popular styles such as pop, rock, and dance music. It blends traditional Roma instruments and melodies with contemporary arrangements and modern production techniques. It has gained popularity in Eastern Europe and beyond. Lautari music, mainly found in Moldova and Romania. This genre is associated with professional Romani musicians known as lautari. It encompasses a variety of musical genres, including instrumental music for celebrations, weddings, and traditional dances. It often features lively rhythms, ornate ornamentations, as well as improvisation. Roma brass bands. Brass band music has deep roots in Roma communities across Eastern Europe. These bands typically consist of trumpets, trombones, tubas, clarinets, and percussion instruments. Roma brass bands are known for their energetic and virtuosic performances with a mix of traditional Roma tunes, folk music, and popular songs. Roma music utilizes a variety of instruments, each contributing to the unique sound and character of the music. These instruments have evolved over time and vary depending on regional influences and the specific genre or style of Roma music. Here are some instruments commonly used in Roma music. The violin is one of the most prominent instruments in Roma music. It is known for its expressive capabilities and is often played with virtuosity, showcasing intricate melodies, embellishments, and improvisations. Accordion. This is a popular instrument among Roma musicians, particularly in Eastern Europe and Balkan styles of Roma music. Its rich and versatile sound complements the melodies and rhythms of Roma music, and it is often used for both accompaniment and solos. Cymbalum. The cymbalum is a hammered dulcimer with a trapezoid-shaped body and metal strings. It's usually found in Hungarian and Romanian Roma music. It produces a distinctive resonant sound and is played with mallets or hammers. Guitar. It is widely used in various Roma music styles, including flamenco and manouche jazz. It provides rhythmic and harmonic support, and skilled guitarists often incorporate intricate finger-picking techniques and embellishment into their playing. Double bass. It is also known as the contrabass and is commonly found in Roma music, particularly in jazz and Romani folk. It provides a solid and deep foundation in the low range, anchoring the rhythm and harmony of the music. Tambourine, also known as dove. It is a percussive instrument widely used in Roma music. It consists of a circular frame with metal jingles and is played by shaking, striking, or tapping. It contributes to the lively rhythms and adds a vibrant texture to the music. Clarinet. This is a woodwind instrument that features prominently in Balkan Roma music. It has a distinctive sound and is often played with great speed and virtuosity, performing melodic lines and embellishments. Trumpet. Trumpets, along with other brass instruments such as trombones and tubas, are commonly used in Roma brass bands. They provide powerful and vibrant melodies, often playing intricate and fact-paced lines. Darbuka. It is also known as the goblet drum and is a percussion instrument widely used in Roma music, especially in Middle Eastern influenced styles. It has a distinctive goblet shape and is played with the hands or fingers, producing a variety of rhythmic patterns. Music holds immense cultural significance within Roma culture, playing a multi-faced role in preserving and transmitting cultural heritage, expressing emotions and experiences, as well as building a sense of community and common identity. Music is a repository of Roma cultural heritage. It carries stories, traditions, and values across generations. It embodies the oral tradition, allowing cultural knowledge and history to be shared through songs, melodies, and lyrics. Through traditional Roma music, ancestral customs, rituals, and folklore are preserved, providing a connection to the past and a sense of identity for Roma communities. Many Roma music styles, such as Romani folk music and Balkan Roma music, have been shaped over centuries, reflecting the cultural fusion and exchange between Roma and the societies they have encountered. In that way, the music acts as a living testimony of the historical journey and diversity of Roma culture. Music is a powerful means of expressing emotions, and it holds particular significance in Roma culture, which has often faced marginalization and discrimination. Roma music provides a creative outlet for conveying joy, sorrow, resilience, and longing. Moreover, songs often reflect realities, struggles, and joy of Roma life, expressing personal and collective experiences, hopes, and dreams. They can touch upon themes of love, migration, social justice, the cultural pride. As for the improvisational nature of Roma music, it allows for individual musicians to infuse their own emotions and interpretations into the performance, creating a deeply personal and authentic expression. Music also plays a key role in cultivating a sense of community and belonging among Roma people. It brings individuals together, whether through communal celebrations, weddings, festivals, or informal gatherings. Participatory elements such as group singing, dancing, and rhythmic hand clapping should be highlighted. They create a shared experience and strengthen social bonds within Roma communities. Therefore, music stands as a platform for Roma musicians to showcase their talent, gain recognition, and contribute to their collective identity. It serves as a source of pride and empowerment, challenging stereotypes and celebrating Roma heritage. Contemporary issues related to Roma and music include cultural appropriation, discrimination, and the preservation of traditional practices. Roma music is sometimes appropriated without proper recognition, perpetuating stereotypes. Roma musicians face discrimination and marginalization in the music industry. Economic challenges and the balance between traditional and innovative pose difficulties. Transmission of musical knowledge is challenged by social changes, and efforts are needed for documentation and archiving. Addressing these issues requires collaboration, inclusivity, awareness, support for education and mentorship, as well as respective dialogue. Thank you for your attention.